Crimson Tide and the Georgia Bulldogs. We stay the state of Powell again. Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Anytime you step between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, you know you are on hallowed ground in college football. This is one of the best places you'll ever watch a college football game. The red and the black, the dogs, even the Uggas are buried in the stadium. This is one of the most iconic spots in all of college football. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Scott. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking for room. It's Hill. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Running inside. It's Riley. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Mack. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He's going to run it. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. To the air, it's Russell. He hurls one deep down the left side. Leaping grab for a big gain. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Throwing Russell. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bama!
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Back to throw, it's Stockton. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Wants to adjust the pattern. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Here's the pressure. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution. Critical down.
The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Humphries. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Trying the run, it's Frazier. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Dogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the air, it's Stockton. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Makes the grab inbounds. Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So an 82-yard drive there. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Scott. He smashes his way through again. He doesn't get it back to the 25. He's out of bounds at the 21-yard line. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Russell unloads it downfield. Snags it on the right. Running free. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Frazier. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Georgia going up tempo. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Makes the grab deep. You want to talk about changing field position. A huge play. Takes it down to the 37.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense is those second plays when they start to get outside the pocket. He does a great job buying time. And what does he do when he rolls out? He gets his receiver a chance to get down the field more, and then he chucks it downfield for the big completion.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Snap to the back. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Might have a chance. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up. Get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
Oh, better look out. There he goes. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so...
Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll leave it with the lone back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Phillips. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Here on 3rd down for this offense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Under fire. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Runs through a man. He might have space. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. He goes right back to the air. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Timeout on the field, and that's the second call by Georgia. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Trying to find the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Trying to power it in. Touchdown, Bulldog! And they take it in for 6 more points. Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So a drive there of 82 yards and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Scott. He returns it almost to the 35. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Solid work on that one. Just about set to get this second half underway. Coming out with it, it's Williams. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. The screen, he can go. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Bulldogs want to move quickly.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
The Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw it. Fires to the right. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Frazier again. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Gets rid of it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Would have just been a 47-yard field goal attempt from here, but they are thinking touchdowns and trying to move the chains here on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. And the Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Quarterback may change this route. From the red zone, looking for a man. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The run inside. It's Riley. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Now here's Russell. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on third down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge third down conversion for this offense.
He's in open space downfield. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Caught. He gets it in. Touchdown, Alabama!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Snags it down the right side. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. They get to him as he throws. Makes the grab down the middle. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover this onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
Everything going their way right now. Last drive they score. Special teams goes out. They execute the onside kick. You need a touchdown now. Can your offense deliver for you here late in the game?
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Hubs it downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
The Tide ready to roll on offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Handoff to the lone back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Bulldogs take their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Hauls it in at the 25. He's got great speed. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Making side adjustments here. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Here comes the heat. And they got him. And the Dogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got to find a completion on this one. Going to take a shot. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense trying to put something together. But, man, they anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football, Palmer, and they called game.
Yeah, they had the lead. They knew the offense was probably going to have to be throwing the football to try to
A live look between the hedges. Sanford Stadium and Athens. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Georgia Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Steve Sarkisian before the game. He understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
Wow, what a big play by that defender. And how about the hit stick tackle? Woo! That ball carrier's going to remember that.
As Holly mentioned earlier, this home crowd can create a huge advantage. To throw, Manning. Lost one deep down the right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the snap, it's Lockett. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing.
How about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Fourth down, Manning. Shakes off the defender. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Longhorns will hustle to the line.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Pressure coming. He fires one deep down the right side.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The running back has it. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll keep it on the ground. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last fourth down.
They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on fourth down again. Manning to throw for it on fourth. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's fourth and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Rush is on him. Going for a big play right off the bat. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, and you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone, the offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. But give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Made sure that one fell incomplete.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Complete. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Throwing Manning. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
The Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. And he'll be brought down.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. Got it, looking for the first down. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Manning. Bringing the heat. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw. It's Manning. Makes the grab outside. It's Brown. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
And guys, second down didn't do them any favors as they face this third down. Hart's going to spin it again. Time to take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Third and long is difficult. You have to push the ball down the field. Nothing worse than watching people dink and dunk on third and long and get tackled and run the punt unit on. I like the aggressiveness. Try to push the ball down the field. It's not the worst thing in the world. You throw an INT, it's kind of like a punt.
Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Using his legs, it's Phillips. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. The Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want...
Breaks into the open. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Georgia going back to work with another first down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Back to throw, it's Stockton. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
That is an example of a defender just stepping up and making a play. Just gave up a big completion down the field. That's not going to happen again. That's not happening on my watch. Right away, that D lineman decides to go after the QB, and he makes a big play.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And the Bulldogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Humphries. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guys.
Throwing right. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
To the air, it's Stockton. Under fire. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Georgia! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive. He was able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner goes down. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Takes the handoff. It's Smothers.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. On the direct snap, it's Wingo. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Direct snap. Here's a little room there. The 40, the 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw at Stockton. He lets one fly deep. Goes high to pull it in. Hits the crease. Inside the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Simon. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Arch Madness. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback gets the first down. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here's a heat, and he never had a chance. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. There's a crease. Powers through. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown, Longhorn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air, it's Stockton. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And the Longhorns will kick it away to start the second half. He'll return it. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. The receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot. It takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Deadlocked here in the third quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 35. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
That's a really nice-looking catch, you know, and it's shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here, right? Yeah, Roy Williams, Jordan Shipley, not too many. This guy, though, I think has a chance to be special. This guy could go down in Texas history as one of the all-time greats.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
On the ground, it's Smothers. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. One guy, two guys, three guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
They'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Complete on third down. Touchdown, Texas! That one will give them the lead. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Snagged out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. The snap sets up to throw. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Georgia going up-tempo.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium's
Continues to fight for yards. That defense got gas when they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Come on, defense, what are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Phillips.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Quick completion on the out route. At the 20, he's got space. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking to get it in. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the first down. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Just keeps slinging it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
A huge chance for points here on third and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. Fourth down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the fourth quarter.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. We knew this crowd would make its presence felt, and they are doing so in a big spot. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Picks up the first down. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Gets the back moving. Might as well give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
At this point, the defense just has to bring the house to try to stop the run and get the ball back, even on 2nd and 13. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Defense doing their job, getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 3rd down from the gun, Manning. Fires to the wideout. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He's not
That's what I'm talking about. What a clutch play. You had to have a play on defense. You needed to get the ball back to your offense, forcing the interception, forcing them to throw the football late in the game. Nice job by this defense. Let's give the offense a turn now.
Back to pass. It's Stockton. Pucks it out of the air. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The corners are walked up tight. Corner's going to give them room. Oh, they're after him. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is your go-to play in this moment when I gotta have it?
4th down, gotta have it here. Blasted as he lets it go. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Sends it back in motion. Running inside. It's Smothers. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Arch is going to throw for it. It's complete to the left. Still on his feet at the 40. He's got the first down, and they'll be able to run it out from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to test the right side with this one. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of range.
Double J was good. Man, I was in a dog fight. I couldn't risk getting kicked out that bitch. Take almost a goddamn minute for me to get the game, being in all conference. I was an All-American. I had to reset my schedule because I couldn't get a game. There's only like 700 people in All-American. I like Georgia. Oh, it done went down. I've been on Road to Glory. It's 44. I've been on Road to Glory. That shit live.
Wow. What? Why you look so surprised? Nah, I'm just. Yeah. I didn't know that.
Oh, got you. Got you. I like that. I kind of want to go back to Georgia, but go get it. Tell Mom to get it. Hold on, Jay. Get this TV.
It's popping, money. It's coming back. Jump on you.
How? How about wait?
You understand? You were disturbing the peace. Hey, I'm sorry. Can't loiter in front of this establishment. Stop resisting. I was just hanging out. Oh, you can't do that. Whoa. What's the problem? Back up. Hold on, I know him. This doesn't concern you. Yeah, it does. That's my cousin. How is your cousin? Yeah, consider your families. See, this is exactly why we don't want you motherfuckers. We don't need y'all here. Whoa. Don't turn your families. Huh? You don't want to be families? Everybody knows that we're not hurt a soul. Everybody know that around here. Everybody take your phones out right now. Take your phones out, man.
Guess I go back to LSU.
We ain't your job no more, man. Let me take them home. I don't got time for this shit.
You got no remote in this house.
See him here again, we're arresting him. I don't care how many people you have to go. Yeah, we'll see about that. Good night, everybody. Whatever.
LSU or Texas, man. I don't know who I want to go back to.
Shotgun. Yeah.
Ole Miss.
You got kicked off the tour. Out here acting like you don't got no home training. You don't know how good you got it. All you gotta do is do your homework and act like you got some sense, and you can't even play. I'm supposed to be at college. Instead, I'm picking your ass up from a college tour because you don't know how to act. You're lucky I'm not telling Mom. And you owe me.
Go back to Ole Miss real quick. Oh, we got some uniforms. Ole Miss now. Let's get it.
Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. It's the LSU Tigers and the Ole Miss Rebels. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. He said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Reese?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup.
Yeah, I ain't pick LSU and now I'm playing against them.
The Rebels will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line.
Lord taught me how to
right there.
Lord showed me a better way on that hit stick. I play corner. We in that practice mode, we can tackling drill. Or learning that mode. I've been like flicking it. I'm like, no wonder I'm bouncing out now. You gotta lean on that bitch. You gotta lean on that bitch.
pristine and reserved.
Damn little.
Miss at LSU, anything
Depending on your hit power. But to be on the safe side, you want to just hold it down. Or like whatever direction you're doing it.
It feels like they've been playing this game since the Louisiana Purchase. And
you gotta hold it though.
They've been playing it for
so like I'm really always like chop blocking or always like cutting them down. But if you want that one, we just knock them off. You gotta hit that. You gotta flick it up instead of down. Flick it up or flick it towards them, whatever direction you're going. And you really just gotta hold it, lean on it a bit.
Big bragging rights on the line.
The give to Caden Durham. Got a little grass. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Sad.
Looking for a man. It's Levin. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Watkins. They finally get to him.
That's it, sad.
There to pick up the first down. We knew coming in that they wanted to push the ball down the field, and they waste no time getting at it.
And I love that, man. I love being aggressive early, setting a tone, sending a message to my team. Listen, we're going to attack down the field. You better be ready for it. This offense comes out, gets the big completion way down the middle of the field.
Well, one of the reasons why it's hard to run against this defense is because of that guy right there. He's one of the best D tackles in the game, and he's got tremendous explosiveness, quicks. He's strong at the point of attack. He can shed blocks, and he completely ate that last run up.
Tripped up for the tackle.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the wideout.
Good D.
It was worth going for a chunk
blew
away,
it.
but the long pass is
He was looking for number 14.
Really nice third down sub defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the...
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
Gotta take
Hey,
that
you come
fumble
out
off.
early in the game,
Can't
you're
use
trying to
fumble
send
all
a
the
message
time.
to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Offense with jumbo personnel. Using his legs, it's Lacey. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass.
I hate people click off. Let me see you. There you go, click off. Now don't click off.
Picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield on 1st down. Lets it fly. Incomplete on the deep ball. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do. Because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. On the option.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Got some room in into the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. They got stuffed on 2nd down, and still they need 1 yard here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Rebels!
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. Throws to the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. He's there to make the stop.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. They'll go right back to him. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. At the 40, there he goes. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Going to the run.
Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, that hit stick real. That hit stick real. Yes. Lean on it. Lean on it. Lean on it. Into that direction. Lean on it.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Looking downfield, it's Levin. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Running inside. It's Berry. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Ole Miss really be stopping the run.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory.
As soon as I say that, we get gas.
And he runs it in.
I like that 4th and 7. I won't believe in that run. You get him 3 down line and he running it.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. He'll bring it out. It's Braxton. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The run inside. It's Lacey. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. But it's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set is able to rip off that one for a first down.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Maybe a crease. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Hauls it in. Open space at the 25. Nice pickup. Gets it to the 20. They move the sticks and they can still stop the clock.
You got me fucked up.
And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Lindsey. Stopped at the 13.
Bro, where the fuck you been, like you said?
The drive continues.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows.
They ain't picking the wrong side. She could just win the other one. She has to go do that.
Let's just give our
best player the ball
early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Man, this D's gonna have to find some answers.
That's fact. They both wrong.
This offense has moved the ball.
Am I lying?
Done what they want now.
Yes or no? That's what I thought. They both wrong.
Step up right here.
And she wrong because they married now.
Try to make him kick a field goal.
They'll dial up the run on first.
Like I said, she really wrong because they married. Now how about that? Huh? CJJ, after get married, I start watching shows together. They try to pick sides between the show. Don't let them do that, JJ. Don't let them do that. No, they try to pick shows. They try to pick sides. No, you with me now. No, you can't. Don't get involved in that. But they ass both wrong. See how I got her? Yeah, they both wrong. yeah. They want to take over every woman that come across the TV screen. Knowing they trifling.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half.
Exactly. Bingo.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line.
You said what, baby? Ghost and Angela is two different. That's a whole different storyline. Ghost and Angela is like way different. And his wife still cheated first.
I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line is telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question.
What you got in the cookies?
Like as a defensive
lineman, shit, you done burnt your cookies, baby.
Pounding the rock. Like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel.
Snags it.
I hate doing LSU like this. I hate doing LSU like this, man.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I just love that about this team because right when it looks like the opponent has just a glimmer of hope,
man, bust that door down.
They just come right back out, David, and they put their foot down on the gas. They put their foot down on
your throat. The truth.
They stay aggressive and score a touchdown of their own.
It's just such an explosive offense, man. They
he was fine. He had to go through. He had to go to therapy.
Defenses don't know what to do. You're right. Great answer.
You give before they proposed.
You go right back and get you.
It was a heat of the moment.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own.
Yeah, say that, boy.
Fires on the move. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Defensive coordinators draw up all these blitzes, and then you've got a guy like that.
Go live your life,
Emmett. Roll, and he can get out of things. He's a magician.
Go live your life, Emmett. Go do what you want to do, Emmett.
He got outside the pocket, incomplete pass.
Yep, facts. Go right back to what you've been doing, Emmett.
Unloads to the right.
Go right back to what you was doing, Emmett.
Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Right back to what you was doing.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry.
They'll make the stop
on
the ball on 4th and 3.
Short of the first down.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end.
I'm sick of her wife. She always run her goddamn mouth.
Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Come on, bro.
Well, the offense is in that fringe area. This is a place where a lot of coordinators like to take shots. They tried one there, just weren't able to come up with it.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he wants to fire downfield.
Hell yeah.
And it's
I'm over here trying to switch
going
my switch
for
on
the
the wrong
massive
person.
explosive play instead. They're looking
I
at a
wasn't
third
getting down
down.
long again, but I got
You
you.
want to know why this team is losing? Look no further than this statistic, guys. Their best receiver doesn't have a catch yet in this game. There they try to go his way again. The defense has completely shut him down.
Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield.
That shit gay.
Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. They just keep firing. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. He got it right inside the pylon.
What?
And man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling.
No, you gotta take credit,
job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job?
You gotta take credit for something.
Momentum is crazy in college football.
She grabbed him.
Here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football,
thanks. I like the name. Both of them.
All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
He'll bring it out. It's Braxton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
I mean, Don Kennedy told me a long time ago.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Running inside. It's Lindsey. Nowhere to go.
Can't go around trying to clown a clown, because I look like a clown trying to clown one. You feel me, Jay? You know what I'm saying? Out there trying to. Hey, and another nigga told me, hey, man, you better off trying to drown a fish than playing me. You hear me, Jay? Bring that back, Ray. You better off trying to drown a fish than playing me.
Yeah, when you get
that's a classic. That's a classic right there, though. That's a classic.
And there's no way to cut at all.
That's a classic right there.
He gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Going to try to get it himself. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Here's a give to Frazier. Finding some room. Oh, he got loose. Past the 30. Running inside the 20. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll run it on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here laid now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running it.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Lacey. Wildcat look didn't get much, picked up a few on that one.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Snapped in the back. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
How about the response by this defense? You gave up some yards, so what? Bowed your neck now on 3rd and goal, 3 stops in a row when it matters most, forcing the offense into a critical 4th down situation.
They've converted on 4th down once, but here's the big one, 4th and goal. Now on the option. Running toward the goal line. It's a fumble. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. The mission pretty clear here. This offense must have a touchdown. The run inside. It's Berry. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Oh my God, they still let me get taken inside.
Get
the fuck out of here.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball, and all of a sudden, that guy with his speed is in the 2nd level of the defense before the defense even knows what happened.
Nah, you gotta go 30. Yeah, you gotta win. You gotta win 34 games. You gotta win. I mean, you gotta win. They playbook might be 40-something plays. You gotta go look at the objectives. Like Alabama with 50 plays. So I don't know what Ohio State shit is.
After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, defense only 15 plays.
The give to Caden Durham. A confident, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. The play action fake. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And he hauls it in inside the 30. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
I like the aggressive play call there on offense. You're taking a shot on 3rd and short, and maybe what you're thinking is, even if this is incomplete, we're going to stay on the field and we're going to go for it on 4th. But really nice route, beautiful throw. I don't know if the defense was expecting that, and they gave up a big one through the air.
They'll move the tight end. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
Man, that's a million threat.
1st down for this offense. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. There's some room. And they'll knock him down.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
In the red area, it's Berry. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick release by the QB. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
To the air, it's Clement. The pass is incomplete and late in this game. Still down by 2 after failing on the conversion attempt. Coming out with it, it's Braxton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. 10. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown, it is a dagger in this game.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. With the catch, it's Brown. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, but it might be too little too late. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Throws it deep. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Ole Miss gets the daily dump. They win the Magnolia Bowl and beat LSU, and as always,
Special skill set. So we want y'all to fill out these forms that we made. Let us know what you're good at.
Yeah. Man. Community protection? Yes, ma'am. Procedures? Okay, we'll go ahead.
So we're just gonna pull up.
Yeah.
Let's go.